Hi there, it's Alistair Kerr from Club Systems. Today I just want to give you a quick run through the booking system within Club V1. So once this is enabled, Club V1 will populate another menu called T-Sheet. This is from a back office point of view. You can see what bookings are going on at the golf club. So for example, there's a couple of bookings there. I can go into these bookings. We can add members in or visitors in as well. We can remove people, we can send them an email and so forth. So that's from a back office point of view, but you also have, I would like to show you how the members interact with this. So we've got a Club V1 members hub. This is can be on your smartphones, but also this can live on your website. It's a uniform design, so if they can your members can use the app, they'll be able to use the web as well. So I'll show you on the desktop here just because it'll be easier to demonstrate. So from here, once you're logged in, we know who you are because you have to go through the verification process. And at that point, we can go on, we can start to have a look to see what is going on. So for example, if I was to click on Tuesday the 13th, I can then say, oh, I want to play at 8:30. Click on the book button. We can add a member. We can then add another member. You can actually type as well. Sometimes that can be easier to find somebody. So for example, there's somebody there. And you can also add a guest. Now, if you're adding a guest, they would pay on arrival. Now, you've got 10 minutes before that booking has to be complete. Click on confirm. And every booking gets a unique reference code. Just in case you have to query, you can contact the club. Maybe you've forgotten what time or what date. If you do have your reference code, the club can search by that there. Also, from here, you can manage another booking. So if you do want to make another booking, you can use that. So let's go and have a look at that booking. So back to Club V1, we'll go to calendar. And I think it was 13th. So straight away, I can see that at 8:30, there's the people due to play. At that point, we can click into it from a back office point of view, add people, remove people, and so forth. Okay, Club V1 is tied in with competition and handicap. So a neat feature, as soon as you create a competition, that will block book it off the T-sheet. So for example, I've created a competition on the 17th. I think it was from 7 a.m. to 1 o'clock. So for example, you can see here it's reserved for the Limerick Cup. If I actually go to that competition, if I go to the competition, let's see, fixtures, click on Limerick Cup, click on the edit button. Then we go to booking. Sorry, we'll do access restrictions first. So when you're creating the competition, you've got the option, do you allow members to add in their playing partners as well? That is a club decision which you can choose. Now, again, one of the nice things is this can be enabled on your touch screens throughout the club. So members may not have access to a PC or a smartphone, but at the golf club, they'll be able to use a touch screen to book in there. At that point, we'll go on to the booking. So we're saying, yes, there's it's going to be a T-sheet, or we can do shotguns as well. If it's a 1 T-start or 2 T-start, we can set that up too. From 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock, for example, and how many players per slot with your time intervals. Okay, then do you want to allow people or members to book into this competition? So we can have a date range so they can book from a date to a date. And again, that is from the PSI, your player score input, your touch screens, or how did I do, or the app. At that point, probably the most other change that may happen is because the club have got our till system, we've got the option to charge for the competition whenever they book. So charging, this will automatically come out of their purse. We've got a competition fee, maybe it's €5 this week, and we're going to take for that when they book. Okay, so we'll just continue and continue. Okay, so from a member's point of view, let's have a look at that. So back to the app or the web, we've got the option here, competition booking. So that competition was called the Limerick Cup. That will appear here. We can go to the T-sheet. Now that will look like how did I do, because it is all linked. Some people will not use the Club V1 members hub, which but they may use how did I do. This is all integrated into each other. Maybe I want to play at 8.52. For example, we can book, and that will then look at my purse and take off that €5. Now, that was 8.52. If I go back to Club V1 and now go to booking, you can see straight away that Martin here has got that there. So hopefully, look, that's enough to get you started. Obviously, Niall himself have been working quite closely on this, and if you've got any questions, please forward them on to Niall, and Niall will get in touch with me. Thanks, Niall.